It is pretty exciting. I've actually not been to America to play the American one, so for the World Series to come to Australia, it is really exciting, and I'm going to try to play every day if I can, and hopefully have a bit of success. Yeah, well, it's really the poker community here has grown a lot in the last few years. When I started my first live tourney was quite a few years ago now, and since then there's been just an influx of players. Obviously I was playing online since before then as well, and there's just so many more good players, especially like perhaps Australia might have been considered not one of the strongest countries in terms of poker standard, but I think now it really should be, and it is, because everyone's, you see it on TV now, and everyone's taking a keen interest in poker, and I think, as you'll see from what people are saying about the standard of this field, it's been really tough, especially because we get a lot of international players as well coming over. Yeah, definitely Australians, we love our sport and anything competitive, so absolutely. I think just from playing on a lot of these tables, you see a lot of perhaps ill-mannered people when they lose a big pot. They're pretty upset, and definitely that drives people to succeed and to get better. And yeah, there's a lot of, everyone's really competing pretty hard at this tournament. Yeah, the World Series coming here is, I can only imagine what it's going to do for poker here, because we do have some TV coverage, and we have a bit on 1HD. We have the Aussie Millions replays and things like that, but perhaps they're not widely known for the public. Like, I'm not sure how many people really would be tuning in to see it, but if people are hearing that the World Series of Poker is here, which is such a big brand, and get celebrities coming, and yeah, I can only imagine it's going to be big for poker in Australia. Yeah, I was a chess player before I played poker, and I just had some friends that played a home game one night, and given that I was a chess player, I was pretty took to the game of poker pretty easily, because it's got a lot of similarities, and I had a bit of, I won a bit that night, and I just caught the bug after that. It was from there I was just straight online when I got home, and that was it. Yeah, well, I think my experience in chess is that, well, a major difference from the poker community is that there's just not the same ego involved. Like a chess tournament, you're going to get, everyone's pretty relaxed and friendly, and we just have a good time. But at a poker tournament, you get people, you don't really see people at a chess tournament throwing the board over or knocking the pieces because they've lost a game or whatever. So the human element, yeah, it's a lot different. You don't stare down your opponent in chess. I mean, there's a tiny bit of psychology involved. I was at a sort of a chess camp one time, and there was a session on psychology, so I learned a couple of things. If you have a threat, a cheap threat, you might just nonchalantly tap the clock, or if you're trying to look like you have a really strong play and scare your opponent, you might bang the clock. But really, there's not much of that, and yeah, well, I never recommend anyone to play poker as a general rule, so because I know what it does to you mentally. It's tough, and especially you don't want to ruin, like, if we're talking about a really good chess player who could easily be a really good poker player, it's certainly not something I would recommend. And it's not to say that they shouldn't do it, and I think the point is that they will do it anyway. Like, so many of them will transition, but chess keeps you happy. Like, I miss being at chess tournaments and just being around the people, because, as I said, there's just not the same tension, I guess, around the place. And so definitely, if you're a good chess player, I'd back any good chess player to be a good poker player with the right training and upbringing, I guess, but it's not the greatest lifestyle, so you got to be careful keeping a balance. Yeah, I mean, being a poker player full-time, it's very, very stressful. I've done it, obviously, for quite a number of years now. There's been a lot of highs, but it's more often lows. I mean, you hear, everyone sort of says in all fields that you feel the losses more than you really appreciate the wins. So I'm trying now to find a better balance. I'm not playing as much, and I'm a lot happier as a result. And But I wouldn't take it back. I mean, I think poker was a good suit for me. I really feel like I'm very grateful for everything that I've been able to do as a result of poker. So I wouldn't, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, to win a bracelet would be pretty exciting, but it's hard to really. If you think too much about it, I think that can take away a bit from your play. So you don't. I think as poker players, we all fight those demons of what it would be like to win or that kind of thing. And before you know it, if you think about it too much, you're gone, you're out. So I try to keep those thoughts away if I can. And then if it happens, well, you'll see then, I guess, what it means.